Hello fellow Dragon Knights. After tohru we also have a secondary collab dragon, Kanna. Kanna is a lightning dragon breath dragon and she's great for many shot levels. Her main gimmick is that when she hits enemies with dragon breath it ups a counter on the enemy and this slowly ticks down, dealing lightning damage. She can also hit enemies with lightning orbs. Hitting enemies which have a stack on them causes massive AoE damage and consumes part of the stack. Let's first have a look at her passives. She has the power of origins like all dragons, which mean that all her attacks deal lightning damage. She's also more likely to roll lightning or breath blessings. Precision capture. She gets a 10% extra chance to electrocute when dealing lightning damage. She fires an additional lightning orb every second that deals an additional 80% damage. When a lightning orb hits, it uses 20% of the lightning mark stack, that's the lightning counter I was talking about, and it deals 50 AoE damage per stack. When a lightning mark is consumed this way, a random target also gets hit with a random lightning damage attack. All Dragon Blood Blessings add 24% damage to the lightning mark and 12% damage to the lightning orb. Dragon's Roar. After 10 lightning orbs have been hit, you enter Rampage mode. Rampage mode increases the speed by 50% of the lightning orbs. This means you shoot every half a second instead of every second. Lightning mark consumption is also reduced by 50% for AoE damage, so it consumes 10% per stack instead of 20. When a rampage ends, you deal 60% damage for each lightning mark stack, so it consumes a bunch of them and causes a big damage. Taste record. 30% damage increased, also better fireball tracking, so when you shoot dragon breaths the balls go better to the enemies. And you get 2 stacks of lightning mark for each fireball that you hit. Next up, her blessings. She has 2 combo blessings and she's the only dragon so far to have this. Real-time charging. Increases her damage. Grooming. After you hit a crit, you get extra crit damage. This is her first combo skill. Follow closely. Second combo skill, when you hit a fireball you have 20% chance to inflict a thunder strike dealing additional damage. Also debuffs targets to get extra crit damage. Preschool prep gets extra damage on your lightning strike and your lightning mark. Cute disguise gets extra lightning damage and dragon breath damage and also increases the firing rate. For her gear and combo blessings, for the gear you want to focus on attack speed, crit mastery and crit. Get 4 giant beer for the first set and 2 hurricane for the second set. For combo blessings you're going to get this, Aion and Ashe. This gets extra damage on debuffs. Aion hits additional damage after you get a crit. And Ashe gets extra damage for 6 seconds every 12 seconds. If you time this perfectly with Kanna's skills, you're going to get a massive damage boost and deal great damage to bosses. Next up we have her ultimate. Her ultimate is called That's Wicked and it's one of the best in the entire game. It reduces lightning resist at 3 and 6 stars and for the rest it's just additional damage. But getting the lightning resist down also means your other attacks are gonna hit harder. So this is one of the best ultimates, you should get it if you can. Next up, the Star Sword DragonForm. She gets extra ult damage, extra levels on her skills, nothing that special. The second skill is also really nice, so you should at least go for 2 stars if you're on a budget. It increases your damage by 10% and also allows you to get an extra stack on each fireball hit. Great. 4 stars also very good, gets you 2 extra stacks less on rampage mode, so rampage mode triggers faster. And 6 stars is also very good because you extra 1% crit damage for every lightning mark and also your AoE gets 100% damage up. If you can get Kanna at 6 stars, go for it. You will never need a different dragon ever again. She is by far the best dragon in the entire game. Even looking at other versions in Asia, she is still the top dragon for most of the game. PvP is an exception, Baldur will be better there, but Kanna is by far the best dragon to just finish the game, finish the story, do conquests, pretty much do everything in the game. A quick summary, she's a limited collab dragon. This might be your last chance to get her, so if you want to spend or you have some gems lying around, just try and get her, I swear it's worth it. She's a lightning dragon type, and relies on attack speed and crit. She's great for many shot stages, and she's pretty hard to play with, but she's the best dragon by far. Get her at least 2 stars to outdamage all 6-star alternatives, but if you can and you want, get her at 6 stars for an easy clear of the entire game. You never need anything else ever again. And with that, that's the end of the video, and I want to thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It helps me out so much, and also helps you to get more Dragon POW content. Next up we get Baldur and some tips and tricks. I hope to see you next time. Bye everyone!